my thing is, if you just let anybody do anything, and you let them get away with murder while at your business, the business not gonna prosper, man. You got, okay, like me, my guys are not gonna be able to take 285, 75, I-20, because once you get grid locked out there, you ain't making no money. If the wheel's not turning, you're not earning. So my thing is that you take the side road, the service road, the back road, star route, take all of them, because you're gonna pretty much get to where you need to be, and you don't need to be out there with all that tonnage. Because tonnage, all that tonnage, man. Because with all that tonnage, when you going like 70 miles an hour and you hit them brakes, man, them brakes they don't do nothing, Nate. You have to like hit them brakes and kind of keep pressing, because that traffic out there stop like that. So I say, don't even be out there, because we not rushing. We ain't got to be nowhere in a hurry. Only thing we need to do is just get to our next stop. That's all. Not that we got to be speeding all over 285 and 75 and all like that. We don't need to do that. Right. We'll get to our stops. We'll get to them. We'll do what we need to do. But we don't have to speed to do it. It's not a race. We got to do what we need to do methodically on every lawn. Get the lawn looking good, right, like it's supposed to be. So that's how I go.
What's some stuff you got that you learned in this industry that you advise other people not to go through? The route not to take.
Well, driving all them highways, one thing. Don't do that. And be honest with your customer. But if you step on every ladder wrong, what I mean by that is you learning step by step everything that you need to do along the way. Then you're gonna become complete. And with that, nothing's gonna pass by. You'll know this business well, right. And then you'll become a master of your craft. And so I'm just saying, just don't take no shortcuts. Shortcuts are no good. And learn your craft, because if you don't learn the craft, it's gonna show up on you. It's gonna be like,
learn about that.
Somebody gonna ask you what type of grass is that? You can be like, you're gonna say that's Zoya. They're gonna say no, that's not. So I'm just saying, you got to know your craft. It's very important. Right. And guess what? When you're good, you don't have to worry about getting work. The work gonna come to you every time.
Well, how you dealt with some yards that might have ended up with undesirables on the property?
Well,
in your first few years outside of True Green, outside of Scott?
Well, that's just part of the course. It's gonna happen. What we're dealing with, guys, is what most people don't understand. What the business that we're in, we're dealing with Mother Nature, and it's hard to get past Mother Nature. So what we do, instead of trying to get in front of Mother Nature, we just piggyback Mother Nature. We can't get. Cause look, if it rained for a whole week, guess what? We behind like 20 stops, just like that.
Yeah.
So we
at
can't.
Least.
Right.
At the very least.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to do what you have to do. Is just follow Mother Nature. You'll be all right. You get out there and do what you need to do and get the job done. And people and your customers gonna realize, they're gonna say, well, they know it's been raining a whole lot. So if you like maybe a week off, they understand that. Well, because if you've been on time, like every month on time, then with all that rainfall, it's gonna throw you off. But most of the customers understand that. Every once in a while you get a customer that's like a knucklehead. But most customers, they fine.
Well, on the other end of that, right? So you know how we experienced the drought earlier this year of June, May, June, right? We experienced that drought. So I think the obvious thing to do is to lighten up on the chemicals, right? But don't that cause a problem when it starts raining though?
Well, yes and no. Okay. So look, here's a lot of things. Obviously, all this comes when we start getting experience in your trade. Okay, when we get a drought, like when it's got drought, you try to tell your customer, let the grass grow a little bit longer. Don't cut it down to nothing. Right. It's already a drought, so when the dew fall in the morning, the dew gonna fall on like what? Like half an inch.
Right.
That's no good. So let the grass grow about 3 inches, so let dew fall on it. even though we're in a drought, that dew gonna fall and it's still gonna water the grass.
Right.
It won't water it substantially, but it's gonna water the grass. So here's the thing. So what we do, we let it grow longer, and then the guy don't have to come out as often to cut. You know, then it just reverse on the other side. When we get a lot of rain like that, you know, the grass gonna grow immediately all the time. So you need to come often to get it cut, you know, to keep it like that. So, but then you need a little bit more product when it's doing a whole lot more raining than you do not doing when you have less rain, you're in a drought, and you can't put a lot of product on the lawn because it's gonna kill it.
Well, did you, what's the name? By you pulling back, did you have to like
did it get more
put
weeds
more
in it?
ingredient, more chemicals down when the rain started hitting like it did a few weeks ago, last month?
Well, it depends on rainfall too. But to answer your question, I did not, because most of my lawns was in real good shape. So every once in a while, you know, like I get my 1 or 2 here that
the breakthrough got on.
Yeah, you get breakthrough. But what I'm saying is that if you've been doing your lawn for a while, and that's the thing too, like Mr. Broughton, I've been doing his lawn since I was with Scott. And so everybody in the neighborhood said, I want my lawn to look like Mr. Broughton. But the thing is that I've been doing Mr. Broughton lawn about almost like 12, 13 years. And so his lawn has been like, I've been putting a lot of stuff on this lawn for all these years. So his lawn will be able to take a lot more than most of the lawn. You know, whereas the new lawn, I'm just spraying like I got a year in on them. And they be like, well, my lawn got weeds, Mr. Broughton don't. Well, I've been on his lawn for like 13 years. So it's lawn got a lot of stuff in there. You know, it take a lot of rain to make the breakthrough come through. You know, so that's how that goes.
Good information, right?
Great.
Nate, make sure you remind me of that.